All right, so I get lots of questions on how I block my garments. So today I just wanted to walk you through how I block a lot of my sweaters. So as a lot of you guys know, I use a synthetic yarn called Lion Brand Respun, Thick and Quick, and it's fully synthetic. And so when I use synthetic yarn, I like to steam block. And this is how I steam block. So first of all, I have this great little blocking set. I'll link it in the video description below, but it comes with these blocking blocks, and it comes with these pins. So it's a cute little set that you can buy. You'll need a tape measure if you want to block to specific measurements. And to steam block, I do have a steamer. I have this steamer that I got on Amazon, and I will link that below for you guys too. Or you can also just use a regular iron on your steam setting. Just be careful. I would start on a low setting, and when you steam block, I really suggest not really pressing the iron on the garment very hard, or if at all. I would just start by steaming, letting the steam come out. Okay, so this is my Springside lace cardigan. I will link that here for you guys, so you just know what sweater I am using here. And if you make this sweater, you can block it to the specific measurements if you would like. So I set this up using 8 blocks here. I have 2 blocks kind of on the top to accommodate the sleeves. And when you block, each square here represents an inch. So if you are blocking to a specific size, you can use the 1-inch blocks as reference for sizing. So I'm gonna spread this out, and I am going to turn on my steamer. I've got it plugged in. Again, I will link this steamer for you guys, and I have the water filled up. This is a great steamer just for traveling too. It's really small. You can shove it in your suitcase, and it heats up pretty quickly, so you can already hear it going. Okay, so now I have my sweater laid out here in the middle of the blocking blocks, and I'm gonna take my pins, and I am going to start pinning the cardigan to the specific size that I want. And with lace, I really like to block lace, especially this kind of lace. I'm gonna start in the shoulder here, and I am going to bring this down to the length I want here. And I'm just gonna start pinning, going through the front and the back here, and pinning the arm, coming down. And so you're gonna wanna just block all the way around, just kind of pinning your garment in strategic locations here. You're gonna wanna pin the arm out to the length you want. And you can hear the steamer going already. It heats up so fast. So continue pinning everything to the position you want, and I'll see you back here when I'm ready to steam. Okay, so I've pinned everything down where I want it. I've made sure I've pinned down the collar, you know, where I want it, and I've made sure it's kind of even on both sides. I've measured it out. I've got pins, you know, in strategic locations, like in the armholes, where I want it for the sleeves, and again, like I said, for the collar. And I've pinned it, you know, in here a few places, so this part stays put. But this is just really great to do for lace. So all I'm gonna do now is take the steamer and steam it very carefully down and up like this. And I'm just feeling it to make sure that it's, you know, getting hot here. And so I'm just gonna run this up and down all over the garment. I'm not touching the steam to the garment. I'd say I have about like an inch or so, maybe an inch to 2 inches from the garment. And you can see it is getting a little damp, and I'm just running the steamer up and down like this, all the way across here, slowly. If you want to repeat it, you can, but I'm just now going all over the garment with my steamer, putting it into place. And then I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit and fully dry out. And again, if you wanna like run over a few areas you think need to be fixed, but this is just how I steam block my garments. So it is pretty damp, so it'll take a little bit, you know, I'll probably wait about an hour or so and let it really dry out. Can wait even longer if it's still damp, depending on how much you steam it. So you can also take your iron and do the same thing. I am gonna just show you how to do this. So you can take your iron, and I'm just gonna put it on like synthetic setting and make sure I've got my steam going. I'm gonna put my steam on as much as I can, and then I'm not going to push down on this. I am just gonna hit my steam and go like this. I'm not gonna actually press the iron onto the garment. I just don't like the look of lace when it gets really flat. So just be careful when you use an iron. Some people might not have a steamer. So this is steaming up right now, and I'm just using the steam like this all over the garment. You know, you can go a little bit more slowly like I did, like I used the steamer, and just do that. All right, so that is how I steam block my garments. Again, let this fully dry, and then you can wear it and you'll just be able to see the stitch definition a little bit better. It'll fit a little bit better because you've blocked it to the measurements that you want, and overall it'll just look a little neater. All right, and again, if you're interested in knitting this cardigan, this is my spring side lace cardigan, and I have linked that for you guys here. Enjoy!